Huh. Hey. Hard Tane Hank in the dually got the rig back down on the ramp. Street stock strap nose down in the night, we stamp some. Pull up in the pits, tires red and white. Iceberg name on the door, 5 fun. Hank drop the gate, smell smoke in the breeze. Right rear praying, I don't lean on it all month. Grid up visor down, heartbeat like a drum. Feel stacked deep, but they food on the plate. Green flying, I'm slicing, I'm patient. Cause one wrong wiggle, put your night in the wall gate. I'm the iceberg cold in the cockpit. Right rear melt when I drop it. Racing hard, but I'm sliding still locked in. Dodging big wrecks, that chaos in my profit. Top 3 or we talk about nothing. Check our chain, either way I'm coming. If I don't win, it's a robbery. If I don't win, it's a robbery. Middle of the run, that right rear screaming. Exit off 4, back in, breathing flame. Cats in the pack, throw blocks like they dreaming. I see the gap open, now you playing that game. Smoke up front, 1 spin, 2 spin, chain hit. I'm threading that needle, car straight, hands calm. Whole room tense, but my line like a tightrope. Talk translator right now, I need a bomb. I'm the iceberg cold in the cockpit. Right rear melt when I drop it. Racing hard, but I'm sliding still locked in. Dodging big wrecks, that chaos in my profit. Top 3, or we talking about nothing. Check a whole chain, either way I'm coming. If I don't win, it's a robbery. If I don't win, it's a robbery. Hanky, hold me to the track. I bring trophies right back to the shack. Online lobby feel real when they stack. Every turn 3 dive hard, black eyes black. I don't live, I don't flinch, that's fact. If I see clean air, that's raps, that's that. I'm the iceberg cold in the cockpit. Right rear melt when I drop it. Racing hard, but I'm sliding still locked in. Dodging big wrecks, that chaos in my profit. Top 3, or we talking about nothing. Check a whole chain, either way I'm coming. If I don't win, it's a robbery. If I don't win, it's a robbery. Iceberg.
Hello and welcome in to another wonderful streaming night. Tuesday. What'd I put it? Curb jumping, throttle smashing Tuesday. That's right, we're finally gonna go take the super late to Lime Rock and do some road racing. Now the caveat to that is that race doesn't start till 7:15. It is 7. Usually by now we're already rushed into the track and all that, but we're gonna do our spiel first. And then we're going to go to the track and actually do a little bit of practice, probably, since we haven't run that car there yet. We did not win last stream. So no new trophies to share with you guys. However, we'll still look at our trophy room. It's filling up pretty good. Doesn't look too bad. Got a couple oddballs in there. That Pro 2 Light Rookie race, and then our Legends race that we won on the road course. And as far as that, you'll notice our ticker is updated. So last week I was toying with the idea of whether or not, hold on just a second. I'm not sure if, hang on. I have something on in the background, so make sure I hear it. Okay, so anyway. I'll tell you guys what's going on. I already loaded up the track, and these guys are talking in the background. It's screwing me up. But as you can see, I updated the ticker. So instead of counting how many streams in a row we haven't won, we're going to see how many streams in a row we can add up of how many we have won. So for example, since we didn't win last week, we're at 0. And hang on just a second. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, maybe that'll help. Okay, so we've changed it. So I think I went back and I don't have a solid concrete evidence that we were at 5, but I know we were at 4, and I know we were further than that. I put us at 5 to start. I don't have any historians in the room to tell me if I'm right or not, but we're going to say we're at 5, so that's our goal. We want to do streams in a row with a win from now on, not how many streams without a win, because it wasn't getting very dramatic by any means. So it'll be more fun to hopefully add a tally mark to our winning area there. Now, with that being said, like we said before, there we go. We're gonna take our super late, so the car you see in the shop right there. We're gonna go do some curb jumping at Lime Rock Park. Lime Rock is a road course. You would probably never see super lates on a road course, only because, well, they're not designed for it. So, without further ado, though, we are gonna go and get the car loaded up with high octane Hank. We haven't seen for a while. Maybe we should visit with him and see how he's doing. Hank, how are you? Move Hank a little bit here. Don't like Hank being that close. Kind of smells. There's Hank. He's going to get us to the track here. And we'll go do some practice just to make sure we're all set. Make sure our shifter is working good. It has worked good so far. But with road courses, that's where we had the issues. So we lost a follower along the way, by the way. So we're not at 30 anymore. We're at 29. So we got to keep it. We got to keep that train going. Hopefully we can get up to 30 again tonight. So without further ado, we are going to travel to the track with Hank and go make us some practice laps. All right, we made it. We made it. Oh, I don't have the shifter done for this car. I feel almost claustrophobic in this thing compared to the street stock. Street stocks are at North Wilkesboro this week, which will be interesting. I'm not very good at that track. And if I'm not mistaken, our I rating won't be affected by this car at this track because they use your road racing license. So we're playing with house money at the casino, as they would say. Don't have nothing to lose, nothing to gain. So take a couple practice laps here and see what we got. Nope, I went too fast. We'll just get a lap in or two. The good news is I know Lime Rock pretty well, so the track part won't be too bad. It'll just be the car on the track. This is already a little loose. The tires might become a thing. Oh. Oh boy, hang on to her. Oh,
go right,
missed.
Clear on the left.
Didn't quite miss him. We're gonna reset.
You've got wheel damage.
I
Looks like
understand.
one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have less grip out there.
We're gonna do one other thing. We're gonna try a different spotter today. See if we can find it here. I remember how to do it. There we go. Let's do this. Spotter. Hard to type with a glove. Well, maybe we won't. I could have swore you can change the spotter. Voice pack. There we go. Let's try TJ and Steve and see what that sounds like. I'm not sure if it's going to take right off the bat here. Might have to be when we load into the race. Hopefully everybody's having a good Tuesday. It's finally in some nice weather. You can see I'm in a t-shirt. 76 degrees, 78 degrees was the high today. I can't remember exactly which, but it was really nice. Car gets a little light there. Honestly, this car is really fun on road courses. Not a lot of rear grip though, that's for sure.
Car on the right. Go left. Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. Right side. Clear.
This is going to be quite the race because you are fighting this thing the whole entire time. It does not like curbs.
You got a slow car on the right.
Well, we're fourth on the board right now. That's going to be too much rotation. Oh boy. And that's going to be another part of the race that's going to be hard, staying on that grass, because you only get so many incident points per the race.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear. Car on your left.
Oop,
Clear
we
on the
both went
left.
a little hot there. I'm sorry, I was playing around with some sounds. It's definitely going to be, it's just super loose on power. And that's going to be a problem too. Jeez. Oh boy. It's gonna, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun racing, but it's gonna be hard racing though, I'm telling you what. Because there is not a lot of rear grip. Right there, it gets super loose. Where are we on the board? I think we're fifth. Okay, fifth. Yeah, it is the road racing I rating. So our race might be starting soon here. What time is it? No, yeah, about 2 minutes. 19 guys are signed up. So we're doing this first because it goes off every 2 hours. So we'll be able to do some street stock racing in between this. Yeah, for sure.
Left side. Clear on the left.
I can't figure out if we can do fourth gear through there or not. It just doesn't feel like it. I thought I was gonna be able to drift.
They say you cut the course.
All right,
You'll have to
looks
slow
like our
down
race
and
is
give
gonna
up the
go up
time
here.
gained.
Not a lot of grip. That's the thing. There's just not a lot of grip to this thing. So, yeah. I don't know how many laps this is, and then we'll be going street stock racing at the next race is at 8. We should be able to make that, I would think. 15 laps. We're number 8 in the room. James Lynch, I think he races Midwest Trucks. I believe. Let's see if he loads in or not. As far as the garage, 0's stagger. Which is good. 10 to 1. I'm gonna try 12 to 1. See if that helps me make it a little less twitchy and all over the place. I think it will. Ooh, oh, maybe. Oh boy, this is not gonna be good. I think we gotta go back to 10 to 1. I do like the feel of 12, but I don't think it's right, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think I'll be able to handle as well some of the stuff that comes up quick, so. So the first race is 7:15 is the one we're in. The next one is 9:15, so we're gonna try to make that one. $15 laps. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it'll go by quick too, though. Let's see who we got here. Nope. Here we go qualifying right away. 2 laps is what we're going to get. So we'll get out there right away and give it a shot. Short shifting might be a must in this, maybe, to see if we can get some extra traction. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Hang on to her. I think surviving the hill is going to be the hardest part.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Hooked it in there pretty hard on that one. Yeah, if I can just keep it out of the grass is going to be the biggest thing. It's tight through there now all of a sudden. Well, got a little... Oh, man. Not very fast.
One more lap.
Too tight through there and I get snappy loose right here. Not hitting the bump is going to be the biggest thing, because that upsets the whole car. All right, well, we're sitting fourth, which isn't great. A couple guys have already gone. I'll click ready to race. Kenneth is still on. Anthony. Daniel gets the first position. P1 for him. Stephen Nassie's in the room. Who'd have thunk? I think they're in fourth. I can't tell if it's second or fourth. That sounds fourth. Nope, there's fourth. So they were in third to second. The game is so broken with super lates that the right rear is weird in the track. That's funny. I believe he's just practicing at this point. Well, we're sitting fourth. Sitting fourth isn't too bad. This will be an adventure in itself. We're going to run this quite a bit tonight, and I think Thursday, depending how it goes. All right, we qualified fourth in this deal, 15 laps. So like I said, I think the biggest thing is just surviving the up the hill type of deal, you know? So, well, let's grid and see what we got. Take a look at some of the cars, maybe. Gavin Austin, the Dodge Charger. Another light. Stephen Nassie's in here. It's not Stephen Nassie, but you guys get the point. Okay, we'll grid up. Shifter's holding together so far. This is going to be the test.
You've got more than enough fuel. Pit road is closed right now.
That doesn't sound like our spotter.
The estimated SOF is
change it.
1,748.
That's okay. We'll keep trying.
Let's take opportunities.
I want to find a spotter that sounds a lot more short track than what we have. So we're working on it. We're working on it. I also got a couple things I'm working on. I think my ultimate goal is to make this stream the short track stream. So something you find where if you go to your local track, you know, like on a Saturday or Friday or whatever, it would feel like you're there. So that's my ultimate goal on this. We'll see how that goes. I got a couple things. All ideas. We'll see how they go. I'm excited for this. I like this. I like this kind of goofy things that they're doing. And then the next goofy one is going to be street stocks on dirt. Now, we ran a dirt street stock, and we did decent. But they're taking the asphalt street stocks on dirt, which that will also probably be using our dirt rating. So we might be able to do pretty well because our I rating in that is only like 800 or 900. So it'll be fun to kind of see how much hay we can make in a two streams in a week, to see how much I rating we can gain in that. All right, super lates at Lime Rock, 15 laps. We're starting P4, which is weird because I feel like we're starting P3 right now, but it's backwards. is that time.
Up out of your seat, up on your feet, stand and wave, make some noise. It is late model showtime.
We're already bottoming out. We're doing 49 miles an hour. All right, well, let's see how this start goes. It could only be interesting. Hold on to the rear tires on this one because it's going to get loose. It's going to get aggressive.
Get ready, going green.
Ready to go here. Pace car's pulling off.
Pace car is off, time to do your job.
Nice
Green
slow
flag,
start.
green
Green
flag.
flag is out.
Car right.
Oh, I overshot it.
You're on the
Hang
left.
on to it.
Rewind. Car right. Two
Hang on
wide.
to. Oh,
Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear.
oh, sorry. All right, we got some work back to do. We got a spinner. That'll help us get back in position. Oh, gotta stay off the curbs. All right, we are back to 6th.
Car on your left.
Oh,
Clear on the
oh,
left.
oh, 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 that's on me. I don't know if I have I don't have my voice thing
Car on your
hooked up.
left. Clear on the left.
Oh no.
They say you cut the cord. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gap.
Well, now we're back to 10th because of stupidity. Not our finest moment. I didn't think I was that close to him when we went in there. Oh, here we go.
Go left.
I know we're faster than some of these
Going on.
guys.
Thanks, bud. Dumbass quit.
Oh, come on, guys, let me
Car
through.
on. Clear on the right. Left side. Stay on the right.
Not a lot of grip.
Clear. Left side. Still there, hold your line. The car in C.
I think we've hit everybody that we've passed so far. Probably not the best luck.
New fast flat for you.
Man, oh man, I just can't get that part figured out. Well, we're in 6th. That's not nearly good enough. We should be up there.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
See if we can track down 5th. James Lynch. Ah, see right there, I just cannot get that rhythm section figured out.
New fast lap for you.
Well, the good news is we're getting faster and faster. Eventually they'll stop, but it means we're improving.
The leader is running 52.238.
Wow, he's quick. This is not going to be a great lap for us. Oh boy. The guy behind us caught us. Oh no. This is going from we were doing good to not great really quick. Dang it. And we're gonna play some defense here. Alright, I'm gonna try to eggshell everything. If you can't get the power down, what's the point of just spinning them all the time, you know? Yeah, we're losing a lot of time on the guys in front of us. It's like driving an ice skating rink.
5 laps to go. Stay sharp.
Oh, jeez. The guy behind us is crunching at the bit to get by us, but I can just get a couple sections figured out a little bit better. I think I'm gonna be good. I'm just missing something. I think it's called traction. Nice. Well, I don't think that was the move, but it was something.
The leader is running 52.69.
2 seconds faster than us. We are out to lunch, as they would say. Oh man, almost just biffed it on the old hill. I'm gonna try keeping third through here and see what happens. I don't think anything good. Nope.
Left side,
Nope.
clear.
Third is not the way to go through there.
White flag, stay smooth.
I think we're gonna have to ride on board with the leader for a lap and kind of see what he's doing. After the race is done, to kind of see what lap times or how he was doing it, because I feel like through here is where I'm missing all my time for sure. I'm slow through here only to try to make it get faster, but I'm going too slow. Alright, well, P6, not great, but not bad, I suppose.
Go left. Alright, there's checkered flag. Good job, very good job.
I have an ugly race. It was a little ugly. Alright, let's see. I want to watch a lap that he does, because I feel like Lap 3, let's just watch what he does. So we know he's 4th, there's 3rd. 2nd right off the bat. Looks like he just keeps it super, like, tidy and clean. There's 3rd. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think he's just a lot smoother. I think he's just a lot smoother than I am. Well, I will say that it could have went better. It could have went worse. I mean, it was one of those races, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But we're gonna go back to the shop for a minute. We'll load up. All right. Let's take a look and see how our... Oh, we gained 11 I rating. We were top split. $54 wasn't a great. Our best lap was only a 53. So even still, we probably wouldn't have been much in here anyway. But we made all the laps. We didn't kill ourselves on the hill. Chalk it up as a win. We'll come back and do that one. 10:15, I believe, is the next race, right? Sorry, 9:15. 9:15. Time is it now? 7:44. Which means we're probably gonna go run North Wilkesboro. Just wanted to see what else might be going on here. 15 Watkins Glen. Silverstone we don't have. We don't have that one either. So let's stick to this. Let's see what our dirt oval is up to here. Where is Street Stocks? Didn't help me. Street Stocks, Volusia. Yeah, either way, probably not gonna do anything in there. Dirt Road. Wild West Motorsports Park. Lucas Oil we don't have. Pro 2, something other is at Crandon Short, which is just a pity. Alright, back to Oval then. We'll get signed up for our street stock race. 11 people so far. I see we got 5 people in here. That's great. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I super, super appreciate it. You're having a good Tuesday. I wanted to show you this. So we are 1 win away from our 100th win. 100 oval wins on the service. Obviously we've surpassed 100 total. But we're having a pretty decent 2026 season already. We got 16 wins in the bank, 61 top 5s, 11 poles. The average start has been 7th, average finish is 6th. We've run 4,305 laps. We've led 729 of them. Our points per race could be a little higher, but it's not bad, I suppose. Not bad. Let's see, I'm just trying to get down to the year where I ran a whole bunch. It's a second here. When starts? Yeah, 97 starts. $170 was the 2015 was the year I didn't have a life that much. Only 93 points per race. So I guess our points per race is pretty good considering those are some pretty stacked races before. So that's cool. I see we got one person on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. There was a poll put out today on iRacing. iRacing's Facebook, and it said that if you could scan one track, what track would it be to put on the service? I had said Lacrosse Fairgrounds Speedway and cake, an iRacing cake. Talk to Mrs. Iceberg about that. She could probably make a really delicious cake. She's good at baking. Really good at baking. I put on there that I wanted iRacing to scan Lacrosse, and we had a couple likes. We almost had 10 likes. Now they're all Midwest people, but at the same time, though, like, I think we need to start a petition. I think we got to write up a petition, have people sign it, because if Lacrosse was put on here, that'd be really great. That'd be awesome. I see Tedeschi and Kraus are on here. So yeah, we can, I know we're doing some filler time right now because we're waiting for this room to go off, so I apologize for the short intermission in between. Looks like there's still 13 people signed up. So with that, we are going to head off to the track. Again, this is North Wilkesboro from 1987. It's not the repave, it's the old surface. And I know, I wish. I don't know if they would do it in the fall. I don't know how that would work, but it'd be really cool if they did. I'll tell you that much. It would be awesome. And you would bet that I would host some kind of fest activity on here. It'd be broadcast and everything. I already have ideas, but I don't know if they'll ever scan it. But I'm not too great at the old North Wilkesboro here, so we'll have to see how it goes. But without further ado, we are going to head on out and have old High Octane Hank take us to the track. All right. We're at the North Wilkesboro Speedway. Let's take a look and see what the track looks like. Looks like we got a RC Cola against Cole Trickle. Oh, wrong button. Ooh, they're swapping it back and forth. Got a Bob Ross. Chrome Taco Bell with a big old monster on there. Now there's a guy someday, he might just need, with that kind of a diet, the American Septic Service crew to come on out to his house. Earl and the boys will get him hooked up with the clean flush, if you will. It's much better than a full house.
Brother, this guy stinks!
This is what happens when you get too much time between races. What else do we got? The old Flintstone Flyer of Ace Dillard, number 16. Max McKee in the Firebird Trans Am. Oh, contact. So if we could get lacrosse scanned, right? That means we'd get the quarter mile, we get the full track. We could do a proper fest on this game. We could do a trickle 99 on this game. I think it'd be so dang cool. I would be so just excited about it. There was a league, the Sarah Sim Auto Racing Association does a fall brawl, they called it. It's about that time. They run at New Smyrna, and it was fun, but like, it just didn't have that Oktoberfest feel that lacrosse brings. You know, and if you don't have that, then how can you call it a fall brawl? But suppose we could do a little drone shot here. While we got the time. Make an adventureful gander at the track. All right, now, mind you, what they did with this track was, at first, no one thought we were ever going to be racing here again, so they cleaned the track up, and they scanned it, and then it was in such rough shape that they filled the artwork in, and that was one of the first times they did that with the track. Usually when they scan something, they don't make the artwork, they scan the artwork, so a lot of this stuff was based off of photos, and some really neat stuff from the 87, so this was in its heyday in 1987. First Union was a big sponsor for this. Let's see what else we see out here. The old school scoreboard's cool. Someone had to come out, I think, yeah, sure enough, someone would come out there and change that. So there's a little walkway for it. What a job that would be. That'd be cool. Got the old bush can over here. Even got the cinder blocks holding it down. That's a cool detail. I look refreshments, but there's no price tags. That would have been cool to see what the price on things were back in the day. The Junior Johnson grandstands. That is pretty darn cool. And they even have the underpass right over here, the bridge. Huh, I'll be darned. Then I believe the infield was pretty, nothing too special. Now the new update to the track, though, I could have swore Victory Lane was elevated. I swore that they put an elevator. You'd be in an elevator and then it would rise up. So maybe that's in the other scan. But I'm thinking of that track. I think I'm right on that one. Someone could tell me if I'm right or wrong. Well, let's land our drone. I suppose we could take a couple practice laps here and try to see. The Flintstones. You can do a Barney impersonation. Hey, ya, Fred. Yo. Alright. So, we gotta figure out a petition. We gotta start it. We gotta make either some... Maybe we should just go to the track and sign up. I don't know all the logistics, though. I think tracks have to pay for scans. I don't think iRacing just... throws a dart. I think it's one of those things where either iRacing really wants it, or if the track does, there's got to be something in it for both parties. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it's got to be, you know.
Got a car stopped up high.
Hey, our new spotter's updated. Sounds a little bit more friendly. am not very good at this track, so we're going to see how tonight goes. Oh, there's the curb.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh, we got a mix of TJ and we got a mix of our Aussie buddy. We're going to have to change that again. Try to find a different one.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
No, in P3, it's saying something, I suppose. Oh, there's a wall there, though. Nigel Majors, yeah. Sharing a headset, as they say.
Got one inside. All clear, all clear.
Oh. Oh man, there's the curb. Well, this will be pretty interesting to race this, I will say. I think we got a good grasp. Now, the only other thing too we never thought of, we talked about was which I think is a win, so throw the confetti. Our shifter made it through a whole entire road course race. So I think I might have done something. I might have fixed it. Let's try changing our spotter one more time. Something different. We're definitely not going to do any of these because I won't understand it. We'll try Chris Wheeler, and we're going to give Chris a shot. We go and race. See what he sounds like. 35 people signed up, which is a good sign. That must mean that this should be a pretty darn good race. Again, if anybody in here hasn't followed us either on YouTube or the old Twitch, it's free. Helps us out. We're at 29 followers. Trying to get to 50 is our goal. 30 would be superb tonight, though. I see Chevy Nova's in here, Cruising Steve 43's in here, Jazzy Jake's in here. Appreciate you guys. Oh, for gosh sakes, I had Cheap Views coming here. Looks like we'll be banning him. Haven't had to put the old ban hammer in lately. But he's gone. Just waiting for the race to go off. Should go off any second here. And we'll see. We'll probably be in the top split. Whether or not we'll be number one will be super interesting. Oh, the Grand Prix is out. If you squint, it kind of works. There's a body you would see at Marshfield Motor Speedway. All right, our race is up. I don't know if you guys noticed the blue light in the rim. Trying something with that tonight. You know, it's funny you mention that. I got I'm in the talks right now with a prominent announcer from the track, if you will. Had to do some advertising for us, some of the track concessions and other activities you could do at the racetrack. I'm in talks with a certain someone right now to see if he'll come into the stream with us once in a while. Proud to say that I think it's going to happen. Yeah, Jazzy Jake, I do. So, for example, old Bruce here. I knew I'd have someone. Bruce has always been the Blue Hellman's car. Now, this is a default iRacing paint scheme, so you can go on the game and design the paint. It gives you a couple sponsor, options and so on with a number option, and that's your base. Now, like Mason here in the 00, that's a custom paint, which he probably either had someone make or he made himself. But Joshua probably went on Trading Paints and upload the paint for himself to use. So that's the cool part about this game, is you can kind of take it as far as you want. And you can post your paints on Trading Paints, which is like basically a mass download. It grabs all that information and brings it in to your computer at once when you sign in a room off of people's iRacing number, and then it will save it to a folder. So I don't have my paint publicly so people can download it, but they will. It is on Trading Paints for me to use, so they still get that information. So yeah, you can make whatever car you want, which is pretty fun. A lot of guys take it pretty serious. Bruce is not doing well. Let's see, we are number 2 in the room. AJ's in here, so we're gonna have and Ethan's in here. So this should be get the elbows up. Get the elbows up. This one's gonna be rough tumbling for sure. Well, the Grand Prix in here with us, too. This will be interesting. I'll be curious to see what the strength of field is on this one. It might be a really good points race. Well, if they're pancakes, they got to be the 4H pancakes. We're just not gonna, with the sausage links and the juice and the coffee. Oh my goodness! Hold on a second here. What am I doing? What am I doing? I go 1 week without any cutscenes, and then all of a sudden I'm just gonna skip out on the cutscenes. I don't think so. All right, we're at North Wilkesboro. Let's go qualifying. All right. Here comes the green flag for qualifying. That's not going to do it. Fast time is a 20.204 right now.
One more lap to go.
Too loose. Not going to be a good lap for us. This is going to be us having to put in the work on this race for sure. Not great.
There's the flag. It's over.
Well, looks like we're going to do P10. We got some work to do. Let's see what else has left to go. Mike just might be running practice laps to waste everybody's time. Sure is. Sure is. Okay, well, we're in 10th. We got a lot of work to do this race. I did not check and see where we were for what the official.
Is this working? I can't hear it. Hang on a second here. Hang on a second here. There we go. Okay, I wasn't sure if my megaphone wasn't working. It's working now. To the spotter of the number 8, please tell him to pull it in. Qualifying is now over. Thank you.
If only it was that easy. Well, the other good news is AJ's starting back here, so maybe we'll be able to follow him up through here. AJ is quite the wheelman in this street stock division. The strength of field is 2.5. Be a pretty good points day for sure. 50 laps. That's gonna be tall order here. 12-1. Brake balance is all the way forward already. That 9 car looks pretty sharp. I kind of like that. Kind of like that. That's a good-looking regular street stock. Joshua Lutz and Ethan Brewster will be starting P1 and P2. Mason Silva in the 3rd place. Braxton Williams in 4th, and Casey Flowers rounds out the top 5. We're 10th. Number 2 in the room, starting 10th.
All right, man. Line up on the outside
We've
row
got
now.
some work to
Your road's
do.
closed. We put in plenty of fuel to finish the race. The estimated SOF is 2,563.
Still kind of a
We
mix.
expect to be fighting for the podium.
Still kind of a mix.
Still waiting on 2 cars.
We just can't get rid of Nigel, I guess. I guess he's meant to stick with us.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Well, we are in position to lose 44 iRating points, possibly, in this race. I feel like we're sitting extremely high right now.
We got Energizer and Duracell in here. They're beefing.
Everyone's gridded. You don't get any extra tire sets for this race, so let's be smart out there.
My push to talk's not
Like
working.
the dog, Brian?
Why is that? Well, we'll have to fix that too. I was going to make a joke that if it's all batteries, there's a lot of positives and negatives to being in our room. You know? We are starting deep. We are starting deep here. 10th. 10th place. After a botched qualifying run. I still feel like we're sitting high for some reason. Let's bring her down just a touch. That feels better. That feels better. Okay. Two to green.
Man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Racing a couple guys we've raced with before. Some other new names and new faces as well. 18 cars total on the field for 50 laps. 1987 North Wilkesboro Speedway. Cautions are on for this.
Get ready.
We're gonna do a second gear start, I think. Nope, I lied. We're gonna do a third gear start.
All right, man. Green flag.
And green flag is out. Oh, we're already getting.
Got one inside. All clear.
Already
all
getting
clear.
hit.
Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. All clear. All clear.
A little loose out of the corner there. Alright, we are up to 10th still. Oh, hang on to her. Oh, that was us. That was us. Up the wall. Oh, that's unfortunate is the word I'm looking for.
Hold a fucking brake.
It's a 16 car. Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it.
Well, let's see how much damage we got to repair. Yikes. That's not great. That's not great at all.
Manner to close. Pit box in. 5, 3,
I think
2,
Bruce got us with
1.
the old Hellman's car there. Oh,
Sorry,
too
bro.
far. We
That
don't have any
full
brakes.
Stop, that dude just kept rolling.
All the damage is repairable.
What dude kept rolling? We've got 8 minutes are required. I don't think that's going to happen. Let's see. I want to double check. I feel like my... That's why. Who kept rolling? I want to make sure they weren't talking about me because I'd be really peeved if they did. Let's take a look and see what happened here. Yeah, I kept going down. I should have went down some more into the lawn. I just was trying not to get down there for the incident point. And it was just not that great. So the 14 was complaining that someone kept rolling. Who was it?
Waylon, I just wanted to see what it said on the back of your car. It says
Oh,
Charger
me.
on
He
the
was
front,
complaining
and
about
my
me.
friend Brady here
I
said it
don't
said
care.
Challenger on the back. It says Dodge dealers. He cannot read.
Was I not holding the brake? Maybe I wasn't holding the
I
brake. I
got
was just
you.
trying to get off the racing surface at that point. Was I not holding the brake?
What's with the Dodge body, though?
Well, I had the brake. It's not enough.
Ruin a good Chevy.
All right.
you
Well,
don't- do you
I
have
think
brake
we're gonna
pads,
get
bro?
6 minutes.
No, I don't.
Yikes,
That-
guys.
that's
That's
the one
not
I have
great.
on my regular car, but I have a custom
great.
scheme laid over it.
AJ got through it, I believe.
Oh yeah, on my side it's
Yep,
the
sure did.
red or orange and
Looks
white.
like they're going back to green. We'll
Dodge.
kind of watch the race and monitor our pit time as well, too, our repairs. Well, what a bummer to start out our street stocks. What a bummer. That's the same camera view.
6 cars in. Green, green, green.
Green flag is out. Well, we're already getting squirrely up front.
Hands up.
Follow the lead here. Looks like Ethan is on the inside of not sure who. The double zero's getting a little loose. Ooh, the 10's getting loose behind. Still losing positions. 3 wide down the backstretch. 2 wide with a blinker. 3 wide again.
I completely apologize, Seven. That is completely on me, buddy.
See, we're on our repairs here.
All good.
5 minutes left. Oh my goodness. I think we're gonna make a couple laps just to try to
I thought we had a little bit of gap.
beat
between
people
us,
who
and then
left,
try
I
to
believe.
line up behind you.
Yeah, just to get ahead of some of these guys. Yeah, we already are,
That's why I hate
technically.
bunches of Camaro, man. It's got that stupid ass kick out on it. I like the casino more. Looks like it.
Oh, there was a caution. I wasn't fully back to where we were. Well, with that, I think I really don't want to run Concord. I really don't want to run Concord, but we probably should, I suppose, in the rookie street stocks. Which goes off at 8:30, but... take a look. We haven't wrecked that hard for a while. That was a pretty good wreck. I think we need to stay in the room and try to do some... hope someone else crashes out. That's our only hope at this point, because right now we're looking at a 121 I rating loss. That one hurts a little bit. That one hurts a little bit. In the background here, I am monitoring what we might go run next. Let's see what's going on out here. We got well, roughly almost 3 minutes left here. Looks like they're about to go green. Lights are off. Here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Look at that. AJ's already up to 4th. He's the 67, pushing the 00 across the line. Looks like the 00 is going to go the lead. So the outside's got some momentum on its side, it looks like, at this track. Three wide for the lead. Still 3 wide for the lead. What a spectacle. They'll run 3 wide.
Car 3 has taken the lead.
Well, that's why you gotta love the street stock racing. Alright, let's take a look and see if take a look and see if we're ready to go almost. 1:11. No longer 3 wide. My money's on the 67, quite honestly. All right, 35 seconds till we can get back on track. We're not gonna do the optional.
Play those games.
It looks like a caution is out, so we will sit in the pits for a little bit more then. The car in front of us, in the pits, literally, is Thomas Bray.
That's it, go.
Hey Bruce, how you doing?
Line up single file. It's
Our motor is down on power. Well, now we're in 16th. Now it's 110 only. Hopefully there's some more big wrecks and we can gain some spots, but
Let the A car by.
trying to cut you off. Just, I think what we'll do is I think we'll go run a race at Concord, quite honestly, in the rookie street stocks. That way we just do a little bit of damage control.
Let the 14 car by.
Because I don't know how this is gonna go. But we'll sign up for it for right now. If I gotta exit, I will.
Alright, man, line up
Says
on the inside
RC
road.
on the back of it. This whole time I thought it just said me and my.
Okay, so no one in front of us. Now we are racing Thomas for position. Everybody else, nothing.
Get ready. Alright, man. Pace cars in. Green,
All
green,
right,
green.
green's out. So Duracell is for
Outside.
position.
You're racing the car? Stay low.
Everybody else is doing their own thing.
Stay low. Still there? Hold the line. You're clear high. Clear high. That was your fastest lap of the session. The leader just did a 20.536.
Just not trying to get in anybody's way here.
That was your fastest lap of the session. The car in C1 just set the fastest lap. 20.34. Alright, we're halfway to the finish.
Well, at this point, I will probably park it because we're 17 laps down. We're halfway there. Even if someone wrecks, it doesn't pay for us to stay out here. So that's why what we're going to do, we'll race up until 8:30 and pull it off the track.
That was your fastest lap of the session. Inside. Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Go high. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line
Or
up
we'll just
single
call it a
file.
day now.
Pit road is closed. Past the 13, past the...
So we're going to lose 121 I rating. Which stinks, and this was a good split. So points-wise, it's not going to be great for us either.
Pit road is now open. You're the lucky dog. Get your last back by passing the field.
Oh, I forgot that we're the lucky dog. Maybe we stay in this room.
Past the 11, past the 16, past the 17, past the 10, past the 7, past the 7, past the 9, past the 1, past the.
Oh, Thomas, it was. I didn't think we were looking for a lucky dog there. I kind of forgot about it.
Left up 14, car by.
Alright, well, we're going to withdraw from that one. We're just going to stay in here, I suppose, and take our lumps.
Because you're the lucky dog, you will be held to the end of the longest line. Left up 13, car by.
Boy, after this whole fiasco, I'm telling you what, a butterfly pork chop sandwich sounds pretty darn
man,
good.
We're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
The 13 by.
Get ready. Alright, man. 8 cars in. Green, green, green. The lead is due to 40.347. You got one inside. That car is a lap down. Stay high.
We're going to go the high side on this one.
Still there. Stay high. You're up top 3 wide.
See what we can do.
You got one inside. 2 wide there. Stay high. Here's the car on the low side. You're up top 3 wide. Inside. 2 wide there. Clear low. Clear low. Stay high. Here's the car on the low side. Still there. Hold your line.
Well, this outside line, you can get the momentum running.
There. Hold your line.
You could really do something out here, feels like.
Still there. Stay high. Here's the car on the low side. Clear low. Clear low. That was your fastest lap of the session. Slow car down low. All right, man, caution is
Oh,
out.
that was
Caution is
AJ
out.
that got
Line up,
wrecked.
single
Hang
file.
on to it, 11. Hang on to
Sorry about
it.
that 15. I missed the shit.
We're still wrecking. And that's another lucky dog for us. We'll take it. Well, we were making some hay on the top side there. Good to know for when we actually get to race these. But this race, I don't even know what lap they're
Left
on.
up 11, car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Pit road is now open. You're the lucky dog. Get your lap back by passing the field. On the outside. Past
Oop.
the 8, past the
Lucky dog
17,
coming through,
past
excuse
the-
me. Pardon me.
Past the 11, past the 10, past the 12, past the 6, past the 6, past the 3, past the 8 cars.
I am
Past the
passing. Hate to say it, but at least Nigel didn't do that. Now, looking ahead to the week, again, we're going to be streaming on Thursday again, 7 p.m.
Because you're the lucky dog, you will be held to the end of the longest line. Let the 1 car by.
And as a reminder, July 11th, we are going to start our Beer League Street Stock Racing career, I guess you could say. I believe the first track we go to is Charlotte.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
Not sure what tracks we go to next week. This darn mic. I still haven't figured out why it's so delayed on my end.
Get ready.
Definitely enough to drive a guy nuts, though. Alright, coming back to green. Again, not much we can do, but
Green flag, green flag.
I'll try to get some more laps back, I guess. Try to get some practice into when we actually get to race. Not gonna try to battle too hard with these guys because at this point they're racing, but at the other point I just can't help myself.
All clear, all clear.
Try to figure the inside out here just a little bit. Looks like everybody runs about half a lane up.
You got one inside. Still there. All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Still there. Say hi.
Oh!
You got one outside. Alright, man, caution is out.
Okay.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Well.
Past the 16, past the...
There goes some more safety rating. Well, now we're invested. We gotta stay in here. Now we're invested. We hit Donnie. Big time.
Pit road is now open.
Donnie, you're out of your element. Jeez. Still 110 points loss. It's looking like.
Car 13. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Oh, he got the lucky dog
13,
because we were
car by.
involved in it. Oh no! So where does that put us? That puts us one lap ahead of him now only again. Which means we'll probably be having to let these guys by on the restart.
Let the 16 car by. Let the 17 car
Well,
by.
today is
Let
not the
from yellow
day.
flag
I shouldn't say
came out.
today. This race is not the race we get our 100th oval win. Honestly, it's almost depressing to think it took me this many years to get to 100. How many more years will it be till I get to 200 is the question. But it's still pretty cool. 100 wins on the oval side. Officially. That's not hosted either.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside road now. Catch the 16 car. Alright, man, 20 to go. Go get them.
20 laps. We are 15 laps down, so it's still possible. It's still possible. If someone wrecks and quits, we could pick up a position. Never know. Weirder things have
Get
happened.
ready.
Go green. Hopefully we don't get any more wrecks. Oh, they're stacking them up in front of us here.
Oh, watch it, watch it, watch it.
The pace car's in.
Oh,
Why?
no.
Green,
would
green,
you
green.
do
They're going
that?
up the black
Oh, and I
flag.
gotta...
Pass the
Oh,
inside.
for the love of God.
Drive through the pits without stopping. So we do the
Why the fuck would
39,
you just stop?
7, 1, 5. We have a car.
Well, some guys are quitting. Some guys are quitting.
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 10 car.
We still gotta do a pass-through, which is fine. We'll do our pass-through when it's green.
Pit road is now open.
I don't think I can serve it under yellow, so... This is an absolute cluster. Cluster of a race. Can you serve a black flag for passing on the inside under yellow, or is it only green? I think it's only green, right?
Caution.
Looks like this is the final time we'll try for
You
a
can't
green
or you
light
can?
ticket finish.
Alright, man. 2 to go.
You can't serve it under caution. You have to
Catch
go out
the 4
after.
car.
after we go green.
Okay, well, we gotta get in there right when it goes green.
Car 13. Got slug dog.
Look at that, now we're 99. Another person just quit. I don't know if it's gonna
Position when the
matter.
yellow flag came out.
I don't know if it's gonna matter. Green, white, checkered. We're 15 laps down. Yeah, I don't think it matters. We're still 16th. Oh, our scoreboard's screwed up on that side. That's interesting. So our standings board for our overlay does not match with what's actually going on in the game. But we'll finish it
Let
out.
the 8 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Let the 16 car by. Let the 10 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
So this could be a green, white, checkered here, which means I'm sure there's gonna be another caution. We just gotta get in the pits as quick as we can when the green flag is issued. Which we might be able to because we're so far back. We'll see.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now. Catch the 16 car.
But I don't know it being a green, white checker. I don't know what happens if you don't serve the black flag. I don't think we'll get DQ'd by the end, but I don't know if it would just DQ us after the race or what.
DQs you after.
Alright, man, 8 cars in. Green, green, green.
I don't know if this is gonna count.
Box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
No caution yet. Our black flag is cleared. Yeah, we're in 17th.
White flag this time by.
And that
One
was...
more to go.
We didn't save enough. We were in conservative mode, but... not enough to make the difference of damage control, that is.
Down low.
Well, we got a spinner.
Got a slow car up ahead.
Thanks for that, Clemens, by the way, early on.
Oh my goodness!
Dude, why would you do
Oh
that?
my
Is that
goodness!
Getting fucking suspended
All
right there.
clear, all
That
clear.
spinning a car that's not even on the fucking same lap as you
There's
at
the
the
flag,
end of
man.
the race.
It's
Is
over.
that worth it, you stupid motherfucker?
Ooh. We got beef. We've got beef.
Shit.
Well-
I don't know what was with that 14 all race, man. That I couldn't pass him, but I'm not that great. But that just is absurd.
He was like sitting still in the middle of the track in turn 4. He had just spun. I tried to like just go up and go around him, and he fucking turned up into me right when I came by. It's like no reason for it.
Well, while they get that figured out, we are going to watch our replay because I am sure there is plenty of quality replay of wrecks. And we were in the first one. We know that. Let's see what happens here. The 18 goes high like that. It's bouncing off the wall. You're following 11, so there we are. It'd been interesting to see where we finished on that one. I feel like it would have been a good race. Oh, so the 18 overcorrects. Bruce gets taken out. And hey, there we are. Oh, the 9 just barely missed us. 13 was involved. The 37 was involved. I'm going to give it to the 18 on that one so far. Overcorrected and started the big one. 3 wide down the backstretch. All right, I'm gonna try and oh, that was a big one. What happened there? Oh, the 37 got caught in there. Had to turn my feedback off on my mic again because I was getting super delayed. Well, I don't know who to blame it on that one. That was a pretty big wreck, though. That was a pretty big wreck. Well, something happened to 66 after the fact. He never really braked. I think honestly, I think we could probably save ourselves some time. Give it to the 18 at this point, quite honestly. Let's go back to green here. Well, I think we learned that the outside definitely has some pretty decent momentum to it compared to what I thought it was going to be. There was some good racing up front for a little bit there. I mean, these guys are third grouping almost and making up some decent time. Ran 3 wide for a while up front there too. We were kind of watching it when our car was getting repaired a little bit. But AJ fell a bunch. I don't know what happened because when he spun out to bring out that caution later on, I hate to say it, but the 10 kept getting involved in everything too. We get to the green here. Back to green. Let's see what happens. Like I said, I know AJ at some point here gets shuffled out because when he did spin, he was pretty far back in the pack. Oh, the 11 just cut the lawn a little there. Good save though, really good save. Was he loose again, or is that the same incident? Okay. Well, I'm confused what happens here because there's another caution. We didn't see it. Well, I honestly think that just because our race was ruined, I don't even think the 18's still left on track. No, because he made his last lap. He made 1 lap and left. I think Earl and the boys will stop over and give him the American Septic Service Award. Let's watch this in all its beauty. You know what? We're definitely giving it to him because he can't get his lights right on his paint scheme. 10-4. He went in the corner. It looks like he just got loose and overcorrected here in just a second. Yeah, and then bounced it. He already, I think he exited already right there. Yeah, he did. He Alt F4'd even. Maybe I should give it to him. He did Alt F4, which is the noble thing to do, I suppose, but... Alright, well, let's head back to the shop then. And we'll take a look at how bad our results were. That hurts. 122 I rating in the top split field. We lost. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. AJ, though, was back to 11th. He just couldn't recover after that. But that's probably one of our worst races we've had for a little while here, which is saying something because usually we do better than that. So, with that, we're going to do some time filler here. We're going to go and see what we got. What we got that we can run to fill up some time. Pro 2's Wild West Motorsports Park goes off in 11 minutes. I was hoping it was sooner than that. 11 minutes. In 11 minutes, everything goes off in 11 minutes. It's annoying. I was hoping we could race something right away. I guess not. Well, let's just take a look here one more time. Oh yeah, sign us up for that. Some O'Reilly's at Talladega. So what we're doing is we're trying to wait a little bit here because we do have our super late race coming up in about 30 minutes. But I don't want to wait that long, obviously. I want to get another race in. See how many laps this is. 40 laps. I don't think we'd make it in time. I do know these ones go pretty quick, though. These ones go by pretty quick. How many laps is this one? 6 laps. This one would go by pretty quick. We can give that a try. Yeah, we gotta wait 10 minutes, though. But that street stock race really just kind of screws up the the flow if you wanted to keep running and running. That's why week 13 is so much fun. You can kind of get after it. Well, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do Pro 2 race, Wild West. Goes off in 10 minutes. That should be done within the 15-minute mark that we need for the 9:15 race. After that one, I think we're going to just be focusing on North Wilkesboro and try to get at least a couple more good runs in there. Let's take a look at our standings here. Kind of see where we're sitting. 42nd, and that's not too bad. We missed some weeks in there. We are Division 2, and we are sitting 23rd in there right now. This isn't too bad, but Ethan, who just won that last race, is up here, so he just padded his points some more. 836. He's got quite the 21 starts, so that's a lot of starts. Holy cats, that's a lot. We only have 8. Jeffrey Martin, Ethan Brewster's having a heck of a season here. AJ's in 7th. He's only had 4 weeks and he's that high. That's crazy. That is crazy. Ty Fredrickson's been racing quite a bit of street stocks, it looks like. Timmy Spatz is there. Take a look at our Division 2 here quick, just to kind of see what we got going on. 23rd. Let's see if we know anybody in front of us here. Timmy Spatz, we know. Bruce. Always race Bruce. Mr. Greenleaf. Mr. I will push you around the track as hard as I can, Mr. Greenleaf. That's where we sit there. We are 2,387 overall in the iRacing world. So, with that, I think what we're gonna do is probably just do the Wild West Park race. We gotta goes off in 7 minutes, so that'll be top of the hour at 9. 6 laps there. Probably would take us about to the 8:15 mark we need for our one more chance at Lime Rock for the night, and then from there we'll just hopefully get a really good race in for the street stocks. It's been kind of a messy stream a little bit just because of trying to hit the super late race, but they don't usually typically go to road courses all that much, so it's kind of a thing I wanted to do. See where we're going to next week. Oswego Speedway. That'll be fun. Then the dirt race after that. Bullring at Las Vegas will be hard. Thompson's going to be a bloodbath. USA should be some decent racing, and South Boston will be pretty dang fun. Although it's going to be a little hard just because there's so many walls. You know, you get that I can't go anywhere, and you end up hitting the next guy. So, we'll take a look at the rookies. I forget where they go next, because Concord's not my favorite track by any means. They go to Oxford Plains, which will be interesting. It's like State Park, quite honestly, for all you Midwesterners that are following along. Super lates. Go to Lanier, 5 Flags, the mile. We're definitely going to be hitting that one up May 18th. For sure. And then, like I said, we're going to be doing that league race. Let's see if they have any updated info on the league. Sim Gaming Expo in Schaumburg. Let's see. This will be a live race, so this will be cool. All these guys will be there. Racing in person. We'll be on the big stage. They still haven't announced the track yet, so I'm kind of interested to see how that is. What track they pick for that. That's all the way in September, though, so I'm sure there's not going to be a lot there. This is the roster for the Beer League Racing. Only 11 cars so far. They did announce in the Discord they had 16, so maybe they'll be working on that a little bit. Nothing so far for the schedule that they posted on there, but they did have it. Have their league website, it's on there and stuff too, so. Beer League isn't just really about the beer. The name might make it sound that way, but the meaning runs deeper than that. Beer League is for the drivers who know will probably never be professionals, never sign big contracts, and never see the spotlight of the big leagues, and that's okay. We're here because we love racing. We're here because there's nothing better than lining up on the grid, running laps with the boys, talking some trash, and laughing in Discord after the race. Well, we're here to win. It's about competition with the ego. It's about improving together. It's about the late night races, the close finishes, and the stories we'll tell after. Beer League means showing up after work, firing up the rig, and spending a few hours doing something we love with a group of guys who enjoy it just as much. We may never be pros, but that's not the point. The point is racing hard, having a good time, and hanging out with the boys. Does anybody else think that could have been shortened up a ton without the constant list of why we're here? Because I think we made our point the same way 4 times over, just worded it just a touch different. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me on that one. Other than that, I really haven't raced anything else. The Trans Am series, they have a weird times when they race. They race late model stocks at road courses. Winter Challenge series is supposed to be a bunch of fun. There's a lot of Midwest guys in here. I don't know when they're schedule is. Let's take a look. No sessions, so they're already done then. Looks like they're already done, so. But yeah, that's some of the leagues that I was in or have been in. But we digress. We're going to go and sign up for our Pro 2 race at Wild West. And we'll load up the old Pro 2 truck and head on over to Wild West Motorsports Park and give it a shot. Hank, let's get her going here, man. All right. Let's see what this is about here. I can't see anything. There we go. Oh, 25 miles an hour. Well, that's not helpful. Got a couple practice laps in here. Oh yes, the bucket of oatmeal that we usually get to drive. That's what it feels like in the wheel. That's a big jump. Holy cow. Well, our race should be going off here any minute, I believe. 27 drivers have signed up. This will be interesting. A lot of blind spots here. I can only imagine it's going to go really well. Especially that jump. What could go wrong there? Alright, well there's that. Jazzy Jake, I do not have a paint scheme made up for this truck yet, so this is a generic default one that I run on here for this truck. We haven't really been running this a whole lot, so to have it, gotta paint that. We gotta get a paint for. Why isn't this gone off yet? Am I wrong in my timing here? No, it should have went off. Should be going off. There it goes. There it goes. Yes, I want to join the race. Isn't that the question in life? Do you want to join the race? Okay. Since we're in the race, we're going to forfeit. And as you can see, I didn't even realize I have my Sim Expo Racing shirt on. I don't know. I should have signed one. Why was it bothering you? We'll get signed up for a super late model race at the old Lime Rock, where I believe they iced at the track. Let's take a look and see if we have a tear off button. Let's see here. Tear. Auto tear off button. Should we make our tear off button? I don't have anything that'd be fun. I wonder, there's no way. I thought my mute button, I thought the mute button for a second, which would be kind of, you know, doesn't work. We'll just do an auto tear off. We'll do an auto tear off. That way it's just done. We are number 4 in the room. Our last time in these did not go too hot. We got wrecked a couple times. 7 people signed up only for the super late race. I think it's run its course. We'll see. We just need to get out of here by 9:15. We should be able to. This is only a 6-lap race. The Tonka truck's in here. Ronnie Shirk Jr. Timothy Hewitt. In the 3. The Cannon Camel Machine of Joseph Riffis. Jonah McNaughton in the 5. Mustang truck. Be a very interesting race. You know what? It's weird. Those lights fit way too well on that truck. I don't know if anybody agrees with me, but all right, we are gonna go qualifying. Speed limit is 25. We're gonna take our bucket of oatmeal Pro Light 2 down into the sands and the dirt. Our I rating is 1,298. Our spotter is super excited for qualifying. Oh, that's not going to be a good lap at all. I think we get 2. I feel like I'm getting more grip than I did the last room. White flag this time around here, so this lap is garbage. We'll try to do better. I don't know if that was any better. The whole auto tear-off thing isn't working too hot. Alright, let's see if we can improve our time. Our last lap was a 55.595. And we're down to the 54.467.
There's a flag. It's over.
So that put us into 4th at least, where we're supposed to be. Boy, that thing's bright. Big Fish Barbecue, proud sponsor of the number 4. All right, time to grid.
We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race. The estimated SOF is 1,347. It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
All right. Everybody grid yet? Nope, we're waiting for someone. All right, we are going to do this truck race, and then after this, we are going to make our Lime Rock super late model
Everyone's
second appearance in the stream. See if we can get a good start here.
Green flag, green flag.
And the lights are off. Not a bad start.
Car on your right, go to the top, you're on the left.
Hey, look at this.
Hold your line. Car on
Better
your
than
right,
last
go
time.
left. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Car on your right. Still there. Clear on the right.
Honka's coming up right behind us. We're in the third, though. That's pretty neat. Oh. Try to pick up a little draft.
Back towards the track. P3, go get the leader.
Breathing down second's neck.
Slow car ahead.
Oh boy, oh boy.
We've got damage on the back end.
Oh, do we?
Reduced aero might slow you down on the straight.
Oh no. I followed him. Wait for me, I want to do the same thing. Alright, 3 laps in. Oh my goodness.
We've got damage on the back end. That aero damage is probably slowing you a lot.
And I caught back up to him.
Slow car ahead.
We threw it in there.
Car on the left.
Oh, they touch off the jump.
Clear.
Tonka Truck's in the mix now. Gonna body slam him a little.
Still there. Stay on the right. Clear. Got a car on the left. Keep to the right.
Oh, he got us there. And then we got the wall. Back to 4th.
Left side. Clear.
The old crossover.
Car on your right. Clear.
The 2 for 1. You betcha.
Still there.
Come on.
Slow car ahead. Clear on the right. Go left.
Oh, I thought I'd get momentum off to doing that. Not so much.
Keep to the left. Clear. Got a car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh my goodness, that was a hard hit.
Got a car on the left. Clear.
Decent racing, just can't quite get rid of Tonka Truck.
Car on the left. Stay on the right. Clear.
Oh, he saw it coming this time.
Car on the right.
We're not letting off though.
Got a car on the left. Clear. Left side. Still there.
Decent
On
battle.
the right. Clear.
Well,
Left side.
he had to run off the corner.
Stay on the right. White flag next time by his stripe. Clear on the left.
Ugh. Come on, big fish barbecue hookup. White flag is out.
Got a car on the left. Full car ahead. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
Nope, the 7 screwed up.
Right side. Stay on the left.
Trying to split
To
him.
the right.
Oh, we're 3 wide.
Right side. Still there. Clear on the right.
And he kept turning into me, so there's that.
We got damage on the front end.
Nigel, now is not the time.
Aero damage is probably slowing you a lot.
I guess so. Well, look at that. We might get a P3 out of this deal if I don't screw up the last corner. Not too bad of a race. That was pretty fun.
Full car ahead. Car stops on the right. That's the checkered flag. Great job, driver.
Hey, thanks. Alrighty. Not too bad. We gotta hustle out of here, though. We are gonna change one thing. We're gonna try a different spotter. We'll try Cole Carter. Alright, we'll go back. The shop. And we'll do a quick turnaround to Lime Rock. Try to get us a win there. Texting the old wife. All right, so we are at Lime Rock. This is the practice. The race is going to go off right now. I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to go to the bathroom quick. We did get a podium. We're number 10 in the room. So let's see how that goes. Okay. This mic. I don't know what's going on. It's so usually it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't even say. Usually it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't say a half second, like less than that even. Right now it feels like a full second. It's really off. And I don't understand why. And I can turn it off, but honestly, I'm so used to kind of hearing myself that it helps, but maybe I just need to turn it off and trust the old gut. So, all right, so qualifying is up at Lime Rock. Last time we had a hard time with not murdering the right rear on this car. We're sitting super low, so we're going to change that. Up and bring ourselves up. There we go. Okay, we are back. Okay, we're gonna try to take this nice and easy through here. It seemed like it helped that last guy that we kind of watched in our last race. It seemed like slow and steady won the race for him. So far, it feels pretty good. I know I'm going to jinx it after I say that now. That felt like a really great lap. Let's see where it puts us. A 52, just like that. We're down in the 52s. Puts us third overall. This part I can never get right. We'll slow up the hill there. See if this is any better. Nope, not better. It's a 52.8. First lap was a 52.7. So we're sitting fourth. That's not terrible. That thing looks mean coming down the hill. Fast time was a 51.888. Cody Kelly is usually really good on the oval side. I think Cody Kelly was in the I think Cody Kelly was in the drive, whatever that was, that Dodge Ram type of thing or whatever. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's a different Cody Kelly, but I think that's who that is. 52.5. So we're not too far off. So for being the number 10 car, we're qualifying 4th again. Another cheap view bot. My goodness. They are out tonight. Banned him. Another ban, another satisfaction ban.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Is anybody left on the track? There is no one left on the track. Which means we're going to be racing here soon. All right, so let's see what we can do this time around. We know we got to save a little bit of tire. When I say save, like, it doesn't really fall off. It's already fallen off. So we just gotta ride and do really well to at least keep the momentum up and not get so squirrely. We are starting P4 at Lime Rock.
One lap to green.
The 2 car next to us is interesting.
Plenty of fuel to finish the race.
Pit road is closed.
The estimated SOF is
1,733.
We got a new spotter. I don't know if I like that
There
one
are
at
a
all
lot of
either.
points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish. 5 cars left to grid.
Austin Cook, yeah, I think he's kind of a ringer in the old super lates too. I could be mistaken, but again, they go off of road rating on this.
Still waiting on 2 cars
All right.
to grid.
Here we go. I'm kind of excited for this one. I'm getting more and more excited for these races. Gonna thank everybody for watching. I appreciate it.
Hey, Cody Kelly, Justin Brooks Design said what's up.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Who was that?
Yeah, nobody's heard about
Everyone's
that.
gridded. You don't get any extra tire sets for this race, so let's be smart out there.
I've seen him here and there.
They're being sarcastic, you goof.
All right, here we go.
I'm not.
Oh yeah, sorry, we gotta do a lineup song.
I was wondering if y'all were gonna go.
I was just looking something up.
Super late models at Lime Rock.
I didn't mean to hit
15
11,
big ones. Last time we didn't fare so well, but maybe this time we'll do a little bit better.
I didn't get any points. So.
And the mic over to Eric. Let him do what he does best.
Up out of your seat! Up on your feet!
Yes,
Stand and
I'm
wave! Make some noise! It is late model showtime!
Rest match as much as they can.
Coming to green.
10-4, appreciate it. I'm just trying to get a clean race in it.
Keep it between the green. Of Trans Am racing and a lot of that, you know, road course stock car racing. I'm not good at it. I just like watching it, but I'm not good at it.
I start in second gear. I think it might be the
Oh, we
safest
know.
bet.
Get ready. Going green.
Good luck, horsepower cowgirl.
These cars off. This is gonna be a menace in turn 1. I can already feel it.
Hell yeah, I was about to say it.
All right, green's out. Inside is clear.
No idea what that means.
The right
My bad
side,
if that's
sorry.
offensive.
hanging with him.
Wally will wreck.
I didn't wreck, motherfucker.
Oh, tight, tight, tight. Alright, so we're still sitting in fourth. Kind of doing our own little thing here, it looks like. $17 got a little loose there. Tight again. Well, we're maintaining a good fourth place run so far. 3 laps in. Almost just did a bad shift. Oh no. Good save, good save. Let's try to gather it back up and catch them again, but that was a good save. That could have been really bad. I'm trying to go too fast again.
Horsepower cargo will wreck.
Like, Matthew, what are you doing, dog?
Ooh, that got
Mind if
loose.
I hit you on accident?
No, I locked up a little bit.
Oh.
You're a fucking pussy, buddy. Congratulations.
I am what I eat.
They're having fun behind us. Still running fourth, not really gaining. Anything can happen in front of us though. 3 cars for the lead right now. If we can just keep our nose clean, maybe catch up just a little bit. Never know if they might cause a wreck or get a little loose where we can have a good run. That was a really good section for us there. That was a very odd feeling. Okay, there's a battle for the lead here. Really gonna help us catch up here.
Yeah, sorry, I like to do it, Matt. I literally got straight line. There's nothing I could do.
Wow, what a pussy.
Hey, Matthew, if you're gonna be like half a second off the pace, I'd probably quit blocking every corner. That might help you.
Well, we caught back up. I know I've been a little quiet because I'm really trying here, but
Yeah, here you were back with me.
God, you were all over the place.
Did you just hit already?
Left side. Clear on the left. Clear left.
into third. 2 made a mistake in that last corner there.
More man than that.
Now we gotta try to play catch up. The 2 was fast time, so he might get back to us pretty easily.
.177. You're in third.
That scared me. That was unnecessary. Oh boy. And the 2 is caught back up.
On your right. Clear.
I'll go high.
That killed anything we had going on in that front stretch. Coming to 9 laps in, we get to the line here.
Left side.
That didn't help us.
They're on the left.
My bad.
All good.
Damn it.
Oh, got loose. We have lost touch with second in the leader. I'm just trying to finish in third here. That's my main goal, is to get another top 3.
Bro.
Pulling back away from the 2 again.
5 to go.
5 laps to go. Did not have a very good rhythm section there. I don't know if you call it a rhythm section, but that's what it feels like. Another weird feeling corner. It's like you have one weird corner on this track and it throws the whole lap off. Well, 4 seconds to second place. Two cars all over us right now. Oh boy. We made the rear mad.
realize I should have pitted, bro.
Ah, in the dirt.
That car's a lap down. Delete to the 53.543.
Oh, jeez.
Clear.
Well, I am just trying my hardest right now. I've got that part of the track figured out now, at least. We actually made up a lot of time on second. It's not going to be enough, but... Just need another good set of corners like that there. I don't know what happened to the number 2. He's not even behind us anymore, it looks like. So not a lot of pressure that way. Alright, looks like we're going to come home P3 in this ordeal. Nice and easy through here. And we'll pick up a P3.
Thank you.
No, you good. I'm still trying to get the hang of these horses.
Checker flag's out.
72 I rating gained.
Great job, driver.
That was fun. We feel like we were a lot faster that time around. A lot faster that time around. I don't know if we would have had anything for Aust or not, but it was close. It was close. 941. Okay.
Correct.
Let's take a look at our replay here. That wasn't bad, was it? Wasn't too bad. Let's just take a look at the tire. See, that's the thing. So you guys would think I could be roasting it up. It's still 94%. Like, there's just no traction there at all. And they have 150-pound springs in the rear, so the car is just not meant to do this on this game. All right, well, let's take a look at a replay of Rex here. I don't think I have anything set up to go to the next incident yet on this car, but... Ooh, looks like the 69 got tapped maybe there? Sure did. Wally went to the dirt. Honestly, the late model stock is a lot more fun here than the Super is. The Super just doesn't seem like it has enough grip mechanically to be a road course car in this game for some reason, but felt like towards the end, too, we were actually getting a lot faster through that kind of that little S section in the back there. We were doing really good. So, I never knew there was a little bit of water over there. I never knew that. Yeah, it was. It wasn't too bad. I was pretty happy with that one. Let's just see here for a second. While we're watching the replay of Rex, where there's not a lot of Rex happening. What we can sign up for next. I'm showing on my side there is no one signed up for the street stock race in North Wilkesboro that goes off in 15 minutes. Which is crazy. Hey, that's us. That's us. We got loose. Definitely carrying a lot of speed through this area too. I mean, just you can kind of see the right rear is a little bit broken in the car in the game. Let's see what happened here. Did you just overcook it? Oh. Oh, the 7 just got into him a little bit there. And the 46 comes in to collect some more. I believe that was the end of the race for him. Oh, sorry. These two were going back and forth, though. They were really... There was the winning move right there. Ooh, he bumped him a little bit. He got into him just a touch. There we are, playing catch up. We're trying. We're trying to get there. That was a good race. I wish we were up there kind of contending with that, because that would have been a ball. We definitely have the best looking car of the bunch, in my opinion, though. Alright, well, with that, I think we can go back to the shop. We did sign up for our next race. So, we'll see if anybody else signs up. We'll take a look at that when we get there. Let's take a look at our results and see what that did for us. 72 iRating, so now we're 1554. That was top split. That's interesting. I didn't think that was going to be top split. Oh, he did lose another position. I wonder what happened to him at the end there. We are the only one signed up for the street stock race right now. That's nuts. That's nuts. It had such a good split before. I'm surprised by that. Very surprised by that. I really need that to go off because we haven't had a good run there yet. We've only raced one time there, so we needed that one to go off to help us. Let's take a look. Might have to call an audible and race something else here. We'll withdraw for right now and keep an eye on it though. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, not a single person signing up for it. Unbelievable. I'm very surprised by that. Very, very surprised by that. There's not a lot going on here. This is very interesting to me. I've never seen it where no one signed up for that. I think we might just have to... We got 10 minutes. We're going to sign up. Hopefully us signing up kind of makes for some bait, but if not, I guess Thursday we're going to have to run for our points of that track. We might make that our our main focus, I guess would be the word for that. So, if not that though, I really don't want to run Concord. I don't know standings wise, we're 173rd. So like points wise, it doesn't matter for us for that. The question is then, do we do NASCAR Gen Cup car and give it a try there, or not sure what to do. Not sure what to do. Oh, we'll guess we'll see. I mean, I hate to say it, but we're gonna have to wait a little bit here to do it, but I have a sneaking suspicion. We got two. Okay, so we got two people signed up. We got to be really quick on the draw though, in order to get out of there if we need to and sign up for something different, because everything kind of goes off at the same time. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. I am currently looking for a paint scheme to use because I haven't made one on this car, and I don't see anything that really works for what I'm going for. Still sitting at 2. Still sitting at 2. That wasn't too bad of a run for us that last race. It was a lot better than the first time around. The first time we were really, really hustling it a lot. And okay, we got our paint picked out. I was over hustling the car a ton. That was the problem. And oops. But like I said, the sensation that that car gives on the road course side is super weird because it's like there's ice. There's like no there is no grip. And for it to show that there's still 96% 96% tire left is crazy to me. I'm scanning iRacing right now. Oh, that's why. Kind of see where we sit, and I was seeing a whole bunch of 1 views, and I'm like, well, then we gotta be higher than that. And it doesn't show us there again. I don't get it. I don't get it. We should be right in this group. And I never see the stream up there. Oh, there we are. Never mind. Where we need to be. I guess, you know, it's funny you mention that, because whenever I do any of those league races where we are, we'll go to the screen now. I'll usually get a couple more people in here. Only 5. We need 1 more for it to go. It's got 4 minutes left. I don't know what to do. Let's try to refresh. I don't know. Even if we run that race, it might not be that good of points with 5 people only. Give it a little bit more time. It's going to be interesting. We'll see what we do here, because I don't see it. 6. Okay, we're sticking with it. We're going to stick with it. I think it's official at that point. I could be wrong, but it'll be a short field of cars, but hopefully we can get 1 more. If anybody's watching this, go sign up. Let's make it a thing. But yeah, going back to that, the league that we run on those Mustangs, we did a race and we weren't that fast. Like, we were struggling pretty hard. And then it started to rain, and we went from, like, I don't know, 21st to 8th. Just because we were really good in the rain. We ended up wrecking while battling for the points with the guy that we were in the points battle with. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish they would have took the late model stock to the road course. It usually handles a little bit different, but the only downfall with that is there is no throttle management. Then it's just flat out, always flat out. So, all right, so there's 6 people. Still 2 minutes left. See what our series standings is. 1 more time to see if they moved. We're 43rd overall, and we are 24th in our division. We have 99 wins on the oval side. We could be looking for a 100th win. We've gone 0 in a row, 0 streak. on our wins for the stream. We've reversed it now. So before it was we would go how many races without a win, but we were doing pretty decent there. So I reversed it. So we're gonna try to keep that top number always going up. We'll see. We'll see if we can get some traction to do it. And it doesn't matter what we race, as long as we win to get that number ticker to go up. And if you've noticed, we've updated the board to a digital. We're no longer writing it down. We're doing digital. So just a little upgrade to the stream. Let's see here. 8. Okay, it's official. It's official. So we're going to be heading to North Wilkesboro then. So just going to wait for the room to pop off. That way we're not loading into a practice for no reason. And as long as we're talking about Thursday, we'll start at 7 p.m. again. It works really nice for us. I'm gonna try. I think I decided. So the league race for the street stocks, I will stream that. It's only gonna be that race for that day. I think the room goes live at 9. I'm not sure how long the practices are, but we'll go live for those races, and then I will post them to YouTube as well. So it'll be a really easy follow to keep along with. So that's the game plan. All right, now there's look like 9 people in there maybe, which would be great. So hopefully that's the case. Well, with that being said, I suppose we can get High Octane Hank. Oh, no, we're just waiting. There it goes. We will get High Octane Hank to get us back to North Wilkesboro for a little bit of redemption from that last race we did, because that was pretty bad. So we will load the car up and head that way. Well, I've got good news and I've got bad news. Good news is we made it. Bad news is we're number 1 in the room. I don't have a lot of confidence at this track, so we'll see how this goes. We have not gained any I rating in the oval side this stream, which is honestly pretty rare for us. Jordy Habart was in our last race. A lot of these other guys I do not recognize. It's only a 1.8 strength of field. So I guess we'll see what we can do. We'll run a practice lap. Try to work on our qualifying.
Stop low. Inside. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Stay high.
Well, that gave us a little bit of practice on the outside, I suppose. Gave us a little practice on the outside. Alrighty, well, let's go take qualifying laps at North Wilkesboro.
Attention spectators. A set of dice has been delivered to Lost and Found. Please check your bag of holding to see if they're actually right.
Alright, coming to green and qualifying. Let's not do what we did last time. That felt a lot better.
One more lap.
First lap put us to the top of the boards. I don't know if the second lap's going to be any better. It does not. We slowed down. Sitting fast time with a 20.374. Right now, no one else is going. Let's take a look and see if that stays the same. 3 cars that have not qualified. Just want to try something here. Interesting. Okay. I was wondering about that. But now I'm curious when we get in the car how much dimmer it's going to be. Or if it's going to be too bright. Oh, interesting. Okay. Just learned something on the fly. Just waiting for qualifying to end. It looks like we got fast time. First one of the night. Can we keep the momentum going? That's the question. All right. Looks like that's going to do it. We did get fast time. Really good lap compared to what we did the first time around. Let's grid. You know, looks bright again. I don't know what to do with this setup. I have an idea now. That gives me an idea of what I have to do. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. So, I got a couple ideas.
825.
Strength of field is 1.8. It's not going to be a great point stay, but it'll be a point stay nonetheless. If we win, we'll get 34 points back to our I rating, which isn't a lot, considering we lost 121 the last run here.
Catch the pace car.
Parker James starting dinner outside. Behind us is Ryan Cherry. And outside him is Jordy Hobart. 5th place will be Jared Fowler. 6th place is William Jarvis. Number 9 is Tyler Arnold. Yep. Number 6 is Corey Kirkland. And in 9th place, Austin Garner. And it looks like Lucas and Beckham have scratched. With that, 50 laps, a little small field here from North Wilkesboro. We do set the pace. Starting on the pole. Let's see if we can get this done. We got to keep our streak alive. I should say start our streak and get a win. Not only that, we need the points. We need the I rating. We need all of it. I'm going to green here. Pace car's going to roll off, and we're going to go green. So far, so good. Out to the lead. Again, there's cautions in this race. And again, this track, I don't have a lot of laps at. It's not really my best track. But we're making it work. Not making very good laps here, but we're making laps.
That was your fastest lap of the session. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Trying to get it figured out here. We're going in too deep, I know it. Second place is catching us a little bit. We're trying here. It's not going to help us. Very loose out of 4. Loose into 1 and 2. The right rear is not happy. And second place has caught us. And he's just going to plow us out of the way, I guess. Never had anybody push me down the backstretch before, but in iRacing, there's always time to be surprised by something new. And then he tries to turn us. Okay. Well, we know we're not going to get past clean, that's for sure. Darn it. Right rear is already getting that. Put a little distance between us. Got loose again. Darn it. Guess when I think I have this place like kind of down, I just don't get it. Got loose again. We're gonna fight back. And we're gonna get turn going in. I don't know how much room we need, but we guess we need a bunch of room.
Catch the pace car.
All right, our first caution. Only 17 laps in. Might be a pretty quick caution here.
Pit road is now open.
Move our seat down a little bit. We're struggling with drive in and off. I don't know the line here very well. It's a little perplexing to me, if that's the word we're going to use. But we kept him honest, and quite honestly, he was hitting us all over the place. So I don't know how much cleaner this is gonna get. Probably not very clean at all. So we're gonna have to probably play a couple games on the restart here and see what we can do. But sitting P1, 18 laps in, we've rolled over the 3,000 mile mark on our Monte Carlo, which is kind of fun. I don't know if it's, I just still don't know if that's actually in miles or if that's in what's the word I'm looking for? Kilometers or whatever. Whatever it is, so. But we're racking up the miles in it. 2 to green yet. So we'll take the green. We'll get 21 laps and we take the green. Be close to halfway. We know Jordy's fast. Jared's gonna be by him though, so maybe they'll help us. I'm not sure, but we just got to get out of Dodge and try to run and hide, basically, is how I would put it. Wish we had a little bit more of a demanding lead slash car that was better, but I just cannot figure out the line, and every time I do, I screw up one more corner. So lights are off. We're gonna be lining up on the inside.
Get ready, going green. Pace car is in. Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
All right, we didn't miss the shift. We're gonna try to go. Side by side behind us has given us some daylight here, which is always good news for us. We don't hit the wall coming out of the corner. These are not my fastest laps, but they're consistent, and I think that's working for us right now. As we're pulling away some.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
Halfway home this time around. Still sitting P1. They're not side by side anymore behind us, so it's going to be on us to keep the lead and keep it stretched out like this. Right rear is getting hot again, but we're trying to use it to our advantage. At about a 1.1 second lead over second place right now. .2. Let's see if we can keep that up. We do not need a caution at this point. We just need this thing to stay green so we can run. Run and hide.
20 more laps.
Still no lap traffic in sight yet either, which is a good thing, I think. Okay, we gained big time now on second place. I think he kind of melted his right rear down. We've been running consistently enough that we haven't had that issue. And of course, your upper lip starts to itch at, typical times where you really don't want it. Got about a 2-second lead over second right now. Right rear's hanging in there. This time around will be 37 laps into the race out of 50. No lap traffic yet in sight. It is a smaller field, so not overly surprised with that. We just do not need a caution right now. And the right rear is starting to act up a little bit on entrance. At this point, I feel like I'm not doing a whole lot of left turning through the middle and out. Especially out. Just kind of letting the car do its thing. And it's not what we needed at all. So there goes our 2-second lead with 10 laps to go. That's not good. Not good at all. Ah, darn.
Pit road is now open.
Hey, quick question, man. Are y'all braking or no?
I'd say yes. Yeah, just a little bit. I wouldn't get on too much or kind of jolts the car around.
10 laps left.
All right, so
Yeah,
10 laps to
thank you.
go.
I was just trying to figure out if y'all are braking or
Catch the
if I was
car.
doing a trail brake, but I feel like it's just slowing me down if I'm doing a trail brake.
Well, Parker James will not be on our outside, which I'm not really thrilled about because Jordy's going to be in third. Jordy could be throwing Hail Marys here to try to get to our bumper, so I got to figure out how we're going to do this restart, when we're going to go. We wait back, what to do, so we'll probably go back to green with about 7 laps left. I don't think this is our last caution. I really wish we didn't have that caution. We had about a 2.2 second lead there. So no missed shifts is going to be the big part of it too.
Taking a 3 wide is absolutely stupid, though.
Two to green, lights will be off this time around. Coming back to green, it'll be lap 44. Just about 6 laps, 7 laps, however you want to word it, depending on how you count your laps.
1 lap to green. Line up on the inside.
Alrighty.
Get ready. Going green. Cars in. Green, green, green.
Didn't miss a shift, not a bad start. Thank you, OJ. Appreciate it. All right, it is time to go.
Five laps to go.
5 to go at the line.
Podium position.
We're getting loose. Jordy's back into second. He's found some speed. There he got loose though. This thing wouldn't get loose. We're making some daylight now. Jordy's in the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Ah.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the pace car.
We will now have a green-white checkered, I believe. That sucks. That sucks, because now we're restacking them the same exact way.
Catch the pace car. Pit road is now open.
Alright, this will be a green-white checkered. For sure.
Looks like this is the final time we'll try for a green-white checkered finish.
So we'll have Parker back on our outside, Jordy behind us again. Jordy again, and throw some Hail Marys. Now, we did a decent restart that last time. It was pretty questionable, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this restart. This one matters. This is a big one. Can't miss any shifts. We cannot. It's a must. We got to get out of here. We got to go. So hopefully Jordy and Parker goof around and we get out of Dodge. So 2 to green this time by. We're going to pick up the pace just a touch. William not happy with Jordy. Oh, J-Rod, sorry. He's not happy with J-Rod, not Jordy. J-Rod. Lights are going to be off on the pace car. And this is it. This is our last race of the night. Since for all the chips.
Till we go green. Line up on the inside.
See what happens here. We got to have a great restart. That's what we need, is a great restart.
Get ready. Going green. Pace car is in. Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
I saw Jordy was hanging back a little bit there, so I wanted to not do that, though. Now they're wrecking behind us. I think we just won.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up.
Ah.
Pit road is closed. Catch the pace car. One more to go for the win.
So Jordy was kind of staying back. He was kind of gapping it a little bit. So as he crawled up to us, I waited for his nose to drop. When it dropped, I went because I didn't want him to follow us. So I think that's a win. I think that's a win. And sure enough, it is. I'll be darned. We got to win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter
Our streak stays. At least we started out.
And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there. And they say yeah. And they say there.
right. Well, it's time for some victory donuts then.
Race is over.
Oh, that's right. That is Win 100. That is Win 100. I honestly forgot. Well, in that case, we gotta do some drifting then if that's the case, right? All right. Well, that's pretty darn cool. I never thought I'd get 100 wins. And here I didn't do any kind of like side cutscene or anything for my 100th win.
Hitboxing in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
All right. Ooh. Oh, I almost stopped the stream by accident. That would have been good. That would have been good. I will say probably some of those restarts were probably pretty questionable, but you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Although it didn't look too bad, though. I guess it looks worse than the mirror. I'm sure they call him back every time, though. Let's see what happened behind us here. Well, Jordy just never let off him. Jordy just never let off of him. But I knew he was playing the game. Let's see here. Because if you can, he was kind of back, so he was doing one of these. He was kind of back, and he started rolling up because I think he knew we were gonna go. And then right about there, he kind of hesitated, and I went. I still didn't get him enough like I wanted to. So good on him for a good start. And then he just drove it in there. And those guys would have went right around me if they didn't do that. I screwed that corner up so bad. Win 100. We better save that replay. We'll even mark it down as 100. All right. Well, Waffle House is on me. Waffle House is on me. Pretty excited about that. Well, let's head back to the shop, shall we? All right. Well, that was an eventful one. It was an eventful one. It might have been a snooze fest to watch, but I was trying everything I could to make sure we got a good finish out of that. And then when we had our 2.1 second lead, I was a little like, man, if that would have just went green, but everything happens for a reason, I suppose. So let's take a look and see what that did for us. Plus 33 in the iRating department, and we got some safety rating back. We did take a pretty big hit, though. 106 championship points. It's not bad, I guess. We did take a pretty big hit, though, tonight. We lost 121, so we ended up going downward with our iRating. Still sitting nice, though, at the 4184. It's not nothing to complain about. Still in the 4,000s. Let's see if it shows. Oh, nope, it's still waiting for it to count yet. Still waiting for it to count yet. So, but by next week it will say, or by Thursday it'll say 100. So we have 100 wins in 958 starts, and we also gained our 50th pole. So it'd be 959, 100, 483, 50. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. 17 wins so far and 99 starts. It's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I don't think there's an award for that, though. Let's see, 100 wins. What is this? 100 laps, we did that. 100 races, did that. 100, no, no. Nope, okay. Well, there's really nothing there, but... Hey, we got ourselves, though. We got ourselves a new certificate. Let's take a look here. I know you guys are going to be able to see it, but it is my first Dirt Series win on Dirt Oval, and it's a street stock. So I got that going for me. I got a PDF that says I won something. The cool thing about North Wilkesboro, though, is the trophies they hand out are like a mini still, because it's kind of like a bootlegger thing or whatever you want to call it, but it'll be like a little mini copper still. So I'll see if I can get that for our trophy case. That one will be proudly put up in the trophy room. Speaking of which, let's take a look at it. It's getting pretty decent for 2026. We got some hardware in there for sure. We can put we'll see how big it is, but I'm thinking it's probably gonna go on above one of the top shelf. I think it's a top shelfer. Because like I said, that track to me, I'm not very good at. And to be able to kind of win there. Now, mind you, it wasn't the most strongest strength of field, but it was a strength of field nonetheless. So, we'll count it. We'll put it in the bank. And the other cool news about that is with that being... With that win, we are now sitting with our 1 stream streak of wins. So on Thursday, we'll see if we can keep it alive and get to 2. Well, we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, I think that's, I'm gonna call it a night on that one. Thank you everybody for watching. I think tonight was the best viewers on average I've ever had. So I think we sat at 5 and 6 most of the night on Twitch. I think the lowest it got was 4. It's 3 now, but why we were actually streaming. So thank you guys very much for hanging in there watching all of it. I don't know if we're gonna do much more of the super lates at Lime Rock on Thursday, because I want to keep racing a bunch more with the street stock. So we'll see what we can do there. We experienced our 100th win. I couldn't be happier that it was in a street stock. That's the good news. And it was at a track that I never thought I'd win at. So that's all good stuff. Yeah, other than that, if you haven't gone to our Discord, !Discord, I'll put it in the chat here. Let's see if it works. That is the link to our Discord. You can click that and join it. It's not a whole lot right now. Eventually it'll be more when we get some steam going into that. And Facebook, we're still on Facebook. And of course YouTube, which it looks like we peaked at 2 viewers at some point. No, maybe just 1. So whoever you were, I appreciate you hanging in there. Yeah, not a bad stream at all. Not a bad stream tonight at all. So with that, thank you so much for watching this curb jumping, throttle smashing Tuesday. Thursday we'll be able to do a couple more things to race with, but for sure we're gonna be coming back to some street stocks. Let's see, actually, before we head out, let's just take a look and see. I want to see if it actually counted that yet or not. Still has not, so it's taking a little bit for that to show up on there. But I wanted to see if we had a points change or not in that series, and I don't see it yet. Let's take a look. Oh, still 43rd. Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys. Still 43rd overall. And from us missing, we missed races because of sickness. We did move up in this, I think, though. It's from 16th. I think. So we're doing better. We have yeah, we have, we have Thursday yet to kind of get some more points for this in by then. Oh, dang, Bruce, you got a lot of incidents. But yeah, I don't think it's going to count until Thursday when we log back on, probably. Yeah, still at 99, but you guys are here to witness it. 14 years on the service, finally got our 100th official oval win. So 14 years is crazy to think about. Crazy to think about. So again, thank you so much. We'll see you guys on Thursday, 7 p.m. Join the Discord if you haven't. Follow us on Twitch. Follow the YouTube. Go to Facebook, Iceberg TV, the Iceberg TV. That's there too. Follow that as well. Eventually, we're going to start getting some more traction here and getting some more stuff going. So looking forward to it. Thanks again, and we'll see you on